Yeah, this is fine. Turn 1 Vessel is always an okay way of doing things. Hopefully it'll draw me into something better. He's already mulled to 6. And he keeps. Okay, so here's this. Play the Vessel. Go for it. Okay. Provisioner's not terrible draw here, I guess. Let's go ahead and sack this. These are not great things. I guess we'll take the Constable, because then I can, like, pump him up with the Provisioner, I suppose. Really, I just want a creature, and I don't really want more lands. Okay, hit me for 1. And then what does he have? Blood Mad Madness? No, okay. Stern Constable. Play the land, go ahead. Human gets 2/2, right? Yep, okay. So that'll help. I guess we'll see what he plays here, but... Cast nothing, okay. So this actually works out pretty well. Okay, go to combat, hit for 3. Okay, so next turn I can play the Watcher, assuming nothing else comes up. I am sitting on this Epiphany right now, but... And I did mill my fork in the road, which essentially gets rid of a blue source. And now you play something. Okay. Okay. That probably changes my mind. I think I really just want a Rabid Bite now. Yeah, probably. Okay, so we'll have the Provisioner bite that. Okay, go to combat, swing out. Played the land already? Yeah, okay, go ahead. So Watcher will come out next turn. And playing... Okay, I'll take that. More? No. Okay. Let's go to combat. He could theoretically have a trick here, but I guess he'd never had the chance to use a combat trick yet. But okay, so that wasn't a concern. Here's this. And after 5, I think I'll just hold the lands for Stern Constable. Why not? So let's say he attacks with both. He probably won't. He'll probably attack with just the Neonate. Yeah, probably. Assuming something doesn't happen here. Okay. That's still fine. And we play out a Blood Mad for 1. Okay. So that does put me a little bit of a worse position, but I think what I'll do is probably just tap the Blood Mad. Yeah, okay. So we'll just tap the Blood Mad, pitch one of these lands, because I don't need them. And then attack with just the Provisioner, hold the Watcher back. So it's interesting that he didn't want to Madness this out with the Neonate. I guess the Neonate's the only thing that's actually done damage. But he could have ambushed me pretty nicely. Although I guess then he would be trading... Well, no. This is fine because it's going to draw. So he could have essentially used the Blood Mad as a 2-cost removal spell and drawn a card off the Neonate. So we might get a situation here where I have to do multiple blocking with this Watcher. I've never done that on MTGO. I have no idea what the interface for that looks like. Okay. That's fine. That doesn't really bother me that much. Swings with just the Neonate. Sure. I mean, he could have several things here. He could have, for instance, I mean, he's not going to use his Madness Enabler here, but he could have Strength of Arms, I guess. And I would like to be able to kill the Blood Mad. But he can actually do it himself. If I want to trade. Okay. I think I will actually block here. See if he has Strength of Arm. Oh, right. He has Menace. That's... Okay. Sorry. Reset blockers. That's why he's doing that. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay. And he has an Inquisitor. Okay, so I have what? Sorcery, land, sorcery, land, and enchantment right now. It's not great. This is still a... oh, do I need to do any combat first? I don't think I am. I think I'm just going to go ahead and play out the Ox. Represent Strength of Arms and go. No attacks. Okay, so I probably want to tap something with the Constable this turn. It's probably the Neonate. It's his most likely way to be able to get in something actual here. So yeah, I'll tap the Neonate, pitching a Forest, I guess. Wonder what he's thinking about. He has 2... okay. Nothing, apparently. So tap the Neonate, pitch the Forest. And what do you want to do? Nothing. Okay. I draw another land. Well, I can do this for a long time. Do I want to attack anything? This is out of the way now. I could theoretically tap down something else, but then I can't tap the Neonate. Well, let's just think about what that would look like. Not great. A creature dying does give me Delirium, which is a thing, but I think I'm not that hard up for Delirium right now. So we'll just do this again. Tap here. And I'm assuming nothing's changed for him. Do you have something to play? He doesn't. Okay, and I draw a Scavenger. Not the best right now. Does that change how I feel about anything? Probably, actually. Because now my Delirium is actually worth more. So let's say that I tap down, I don't know, the Inquisitor and I attack through with the Provisioner. That means that if he wanted to kill it, he'd either have to block it with the Blood Mat and trade there, which would be okay, or chump with the Fiend. If I tap this down, he actually has to double block to kill it, but I can still only kill one. I guess I can kill the Inquisitor though, which is actually better. Okay, so let's tap down this Blood Mat. And let's go to combat. Just him? I think just him, yeah, because the others are good blockers. So, 2 cards in hand, and I've gotten a draw for a while. He does choose to do that. Okay, so we'll order it this way. And let that go through. Okay, so that went like I wanted. Now I can play this out, and I actually have Delirium. So I think that my board just improved quite a bit there. He will get to do some stuff this turn, but the stuff that he gets to do isn't actually that good anymore. Even if he wants to attack with the Neonate, let's just say that I double block with these guys. Yeah, I mean, what's he going to do? He does have something to cast pre-combat today. It's Missionaries. Okay. I mean, if he pulls an equipment out, that could be a problem, but he doesn't feel like his attacks are good. I agree. Dire Swan. Shit. Now I threw all those lands away. The Dire Swan would actually be useful right now. Barring that, do I have any attacks? Let's say that I attack with the Vigilance. If he wants to kill it, he has to throw 2 things at least on it. Let's say that he does something like that. That's probably his best block. I can only kill 1, and he gets to kill it. I'm just gonna pass. A land does become a live draw for me now, though. I have so many lands in the yard. How many lands have I pitched? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. True Faith Sensor. That is actually a problem. Okay, so he's gonna get to remove something now. He's not going to attack with it. Yeah, and now he's going to get to exile something. That's a shame. And he takes the Watcher. Okay. Do I want to tap anything? He's at 7. This Epiphany's doing nothing for me. Yeah, let's go ahead and tap you. Pitch the Epiphany. I do draw a land, which is good. So now let's go to combat. What do we actually do here? I'm definitely going to attack with the Ox, because if he wants to kill the Ox, he has to throw them both under it, and he has to 2-for-1 himself. It's not as obvious here, because he can just trade these. And is that in my best interest right now? Probably not. Probably not. So let's just go with the Ox. And he's thinking if he wants to 2-for-1 himself, I guess. Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh, gosh. I didn't even consider that he would put his Lunarch in there, and I don't know why. It was the obvious block. Okay, that's fine. That's why he was thinking. He was trying to think about what an idiot I was. Let's go ahead and play that out. Gosh, that just got worse. So what could he be thinking about right now? I mean, I guess he could just be planning his attacks. Does he actually have any good attacks? Let's see. He attacks with the Inquisitors. It's probably actually bad for him unless he has a trick. He feels like going for it. I'm going to assume that probably means that he drew a trick. That's not great for me. I'll admit that. Watch, he's going to have like a dissension in the ranks or something like that and just blow me out with it. Okay, obvious blocks here. Probably Stern Constable here, Dire Swine here, and Moldgraf Scavenger here. I mean, seems like the obvious blocking, but there's no way that he would attack if this was actually good blocks. Let's say he has something like a dual shot. A dual shot would just trade for the Scavenger. That's not amazing. A Strength of Arms here would be a shame. Maybe I want to actually play around that. Let's say that I instead Let's say that I instead took this 3. That's a total of 5. Let's say that I actually put this over here. Okay. This means that a Strength of Arms doesn't kill both, but he still dies. If he dies, I of course get a creature back, which helps. And I'm taking 5. I think that's actually okay. Let's block like this. Okay. And he has Uncaged Fury. Okay. 9, 10, and Strength of Arms. You have both. Okay. Well, that's probably dying anyway there, actually, then. Yep. Okay. So is there anything especially good against him? That missionary's really turned to the field. Is any of this useful? Huh. The Just the One might be okay. Let's say I do that. What do I take out? Actually, don't even know. Nothing. Yeah, I don't think that's right. So we'll just go ahead and submit. I guess I thought about the Just the Win because stacking up combat tricks like that obviously gets way worse if the person has access to bounce. Apparently he's sideboarding against me. Let's see, he's Boros color. There were 2 machinations that went around. I wonder if he actually has those. It'd be pretty good for him. I don't really want to face that. I guess I have like a purge to take care of that, but nothing great. Gosh, okay. So I will play first. This hand actually looks pretty good. Yeah, let's keep this. Another turn 1 nascency. Go for it. So, let's see. Okay, that doesn't change anything. We'll go ahead and crack this. I'd like to find something. What do I want? Oh, I have choices. So right now, I think maybe the land is the right choice. Because, I mean, I don't want to take the Dire Swine. So it's really Crawling Sensation is the other option. Would Crawling Sensation be good against him? Actually, kind of. Huh. That's greedy, though. I should just take the land. Yeah. Okay. Because I have 2 4-drops here, and I'd really like to hit them on curve. Unruly Mob is fine. Because I'm going to play this. Go ahead. So now I'm guaranteed to be able to hit Audric, probably here, because of the flying. It's the right choice. Actually, maybe not. Maybe the Solitary Hunter is the right choice to surprise him with the flying. Reach Bandit. Is he going to attack with that? No, he's concerned about it. Interesting. Solitary Hunter might actually be the right choice here. Can also block this profitably, which is nice. I guess there's no reason to do that before combat. I guess I've already given it away. Yeah, let's go ahead and swing. This Rabbit Bite is probably going to be pretty good, too. Okay, now we play the Solitary. Go ahead. So now if he wants to pass to flip his Gaia Reach, then this flips too, and the other side is pretty scary, but I can Rabbit Bite it if I want. If he just does something else and waits, then I can cast Audric. And at that point, do I swing? That's 5 in the air. I take presumably 4 on the snapback. Okay, he's waiting. Some more. Okay. Interesting. What is the right choice here? I mean, I'm definitely casting something because I don't want the Gyre to flip. The question, though, is if I just cast Audric here, I'm not going to use Audric to block. I actually don't think that I do. I think what I do is... This is 1-0 trample, is that right? Oh no, I'm thinking of the wrong one. Oh, this is the auto transform. Huh. Okay, so let's go ahead and, okay, so this is not the one I was thinking of. Sky Reach the biggest issue though. Like right now they would both flip, but this guy flips too, and so I'm not sure that I actually care. But then I'm not really making any progress on the board. Huh. Maybe the answer is actually to play out. I think I play out Audric now. I guess this doesn't represent anything. Okay. So now he can't attack into this very well. And then I get to attack in the air for 5 and still leave him back next turn, and then flip, which would actually be pretty good. So let's see if he can mess that up. Stuck on 1 red. Did I see any double red from him before? Not that I remember. Yeah, the only card that's coming to mind is Dissension in the Ranks, the card I thought he might have. Getting blown out by that would be a good comeuppance, I suppose, after the bad things I've said about it. Okay, he did not equip that? That's interesting. That has to have been a mistake, right? No, he wanted the mana for Convicted Killer. Okay, sure. So now what gets to happen is I probably want to attack with Audric and Shepherd. Six in the air, or five in the air. Then I want to bite from here to here. Yeah. Okay. So we use this, we use this. Okay, that does that. I play out the Constable, and I have mana left up for Shepherd if I want. Okay. Okay, so now he wants to equip there. The question is, do I tap it? Probably. Just pitch this Plains and tap it, right? Why not? You. Oh, this is on the stack. Yeah? Okay. Guess I have to do that first. Okay. Oh, he's sick. That's why I can't do it. Duh. Okay. Don't block here, obviously. I'm fine with taking 5. Where's my Delirium? Actually, I have Delirium. I have Delirium right now. So this is online. That's something. So he's thinking about what he wants to attack with. I mean, I'm not going to block the Inquisitor. Do I block one of these guys? Okay, he's going to swing with it, so I have to decide right now. He's going to attack with everybody. Okay, he could have Strength of Arms. Huh. Okay. So, I guess I'll block the Unruly Mob, and if he has Strength of Arms, I'm fine with that. Uncaged Fury actually doesn't save this. So yeah, that would be fine. He would be 2 for 1 in himself. Strength of Arms is a 1 for 1. Which would be fine. And given the choice between which 2/2 I want to block, it was Uncaged Fury there. Okay, and Strength of Arms? No. Okay, that was a big hit. But interesting. That is not what I expected to have happened there. Okay. Let's go to combat. A little bit scared. Obviously getting hit that much all at once is a little bit scary. But that's okay. So Audric, is everybody flying? So what exactly? I have this aim high. I'm not going to cast this right now. So what if I just attack with all of these? With the assumption that I'm going to pitch this to tap this, and then I can ambush this if I want. Yeah, that's fine. This is also going to flip stuff, which is kind of nice. So I attack in the air for, what is this, 6 out 8? Okay. And I pass the turn, I cast no spells. So we're going to flip some werewolves. Okay. Seems like this is going pretty well for me. Okay, tap you, pitch the plains. No, this actually, okay, and he's fine with that. So I to say, it actually looks okay, even without the trick. I don't even need to have a trick to make that make sense. So just the wind is looking a little bit better because just because I was so scared of that combat trick there. What do I pull for it? Let's say that I want to do it. Probably what I pull out is something like, um, maybe the crawling sensation. It's not really doing much here. Little ground blockers aren't the worst, but I'm gonna try this. This might be a mistake. But it just matches up so well against somebody who apparently wants to use like big uncaged furies with an equipment or something like that. Okay, I assume he's going to play first. I will keep this. This hand is fine. It's not amazing, but it's fine. Doesn't have a play until turn 3, but then we have... Oh, well, that's fast. Huh. Okay. And I'm not going to be able to do anything about that. Okay. That was a good opening. This hand might be too slow to deal with it. And he has more. Okay. Go ahead. So at this point, I'm probably going to have to purge. Is that true? Is that really what I want to do? Let's see what he does here, because I'm already at 13. It's probably what I have to do. Let's play out this forest and purge. Because I mean, I can't block it because of the menace. That's what I have to do. So we pay this. We're going to sack this forest and purge the village messenger. And then I'm going to get hit down to 11. He'll probably cast something else, but then I can have the Dauntless Cathar. It's not the best thing that's ever happened. Yep. I'm at 11. And you have what? Harvest Hand. Okay. So now let's play another forest. Go with the Dauntless. Okay. So, let's say that he wants to attack. I'll block the Drifter with the Cathar. Then play Odric next turn. Let's say that he just attacks with the Harvest Hand with the intention of trying to get an equipment for missionaries. I'm not sure that I have the luxury of not blocking it, is the problem. Surprised that took that much thought. Well, okay. I can't seem to staunch the bleeding. Odric. Now, he could do some interesting things here. For instance, he could sack the Harvest Hand to move this Moonsilver onto Audric. He doesn't want to do that. Okay. Okay. I can't not block. It's totally possible that he has a trick here. I've seen several from him that would work. Uncaged Fury, Strength of Arms, these all work. Him not moving this probably also raises the odds he had a trick. The fact that he attacked with both raises the odds he has a trick. Gosh, he's having to think really hard about this. If he has Uncaged Fury on the Harvest Hand, gosh, he loves that card. I go to 1. Okay. That's interesting. Okay, what's the best use of mana I can have this turn? It's probably something like Intrepid on Audric, and then play the Vessel, probably. So let's do that. The odds that I come back from 1 life, though, seem low. Okay. Yeah, Audric does get trample, as if that matters right now. And we play our Vessel. Okay. I haven't actually seen any actual removal from him. I've only seen combat tricks. Maybe this is risky, but... yeah, I died to a lot of stuff right here. Purge, Expose. Is there any burn that big? Sure, Fiery Temper. Although I guess if you had Fiery Temper, I'd just be dead anyway. Whispers. Okay, that is not one of them. Interesting. Okay. So now I have the ability to bite the missionaries. Yeah, that's actually not bad. So I bite from here to here. Yep. Audric is trample all around, I guess. And then I just attack with the Provisioners. And then let's crack this and leave up. Let's see. The only 1-drops I have are white. I can think of at least. And we'll take... And definitely one of these, obviously. But the answer is that I probably want 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If it was a 6/6... yeah, we'll probably take the Quilled Wolf. Is that right? Versus the 5/6 maybe? No, I'll probably just take the Hunter. That seems like a safer thing. Okay. The reason I thought that, maybe it's not right, is that I end up being in a situation otherwise where I have to constantly leave up mana. Oh, his Menace is actually a problem. Okay, that helps. Hanging on by almost nothing here. So we play this. And we play the Constable. I don't have any slack to attack because I need to have... Yeah, I can't attack this turn. Something like the Ox would be amazing right now, actually. And I have Sorcery, Enchantment, Instant, and I do have Delirium. Because Audra giving everybody Vigilance would just allow a ton of good attacks. So if he has... Okay. He's probably going to not swing, because then he's making me have to top deck. And I wasn't able to. Okay, let's say that I swing out. I can only do 9 damage, even without any blocks. Stern Constable... Oh, well, I can tap down the Menace guy, and then Stern Constable more than pulls his... Yeah, actually, that's okay. Andre gives this stuff all around, but it doesn't help. I need to top deck something soon. Oh, right. He does get to float. That's something. Okay, what do you got? Is this Senseless Rage? Avacyn's Judgment. Okay, well, we tap here. Oh, right, he gets to hit me with it. Yeah, I forgot that could happen. Okay. Well, we were actually kind of clawing our way back there, but that's how that goes. Sometimes people just have burn to injure fun. Okay, so